we need to solve algebraically these quadratic simultaneous equations. So I'm going to focus on this linear equation to begin with, and I want to make either x or y the subject. I think it's going to be easier to make x the subject by adding 2y to both sides. So I'll get x is equal to 2y minus 3. Now I have x as the subject, I can replace this x here with the 2y minus 3. So I will have 2y minus 3 squared plus the y squared is equal to 18. Right, let's expand those brackets. So we've got 2y minus 3 times 2y minus 3. By all means, use the grid method if you'd like to. 2y times 2y is 4y squared. 2y times the minus 3 is minus 6y. Then we have minus 3 times 2y, which is another minus 6y. And then we have the minus 3 times minus 3, which is plus 9. We're now going to collect up like terms. So we've got the 4y squared plus y squared, which is 5y squared. We've got the minus 6y, which is minus 12y. Got the plus 9 is equal to 18. This is a quadratic equation, so I'd like it to equal 0, so I'm going to subtract 18 from both sides. The 9 take away 18 is minus 9. Right, let's solve that equation by factorising. I know it has to be a 5y and a y. That's the only way I can get a 5y squared. To get the minus 9 on the end, I'm thinking it's probably a 3 and a minus 3. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's a 1 and a 9, or a minus 1 and a 9, or vice versa. But I always like to choose the numbers that are closest together first. So let's try a minus 3 and a 3. Does that work with the minus 12y? That gives 15y. That gives minus 3y. And the 15y minus 3y, no, that doesn't work. That's 12y. That's not minus 12. I've got these signs the wrong way round. So that should have to be a positive. This one should have to be a negative. Let's check that again just to be absolutely sure. That gives minus 15y. That gives 3y. And then the minus 15y plus 3y is minus 12y, which does work. So I've got that factorised correctly now. Which means I can say that either y is positive 3 or y is minus 3 over 5. Or if you prefer, you could say minus 0.6, up to you whether you prefer fractions or decimals there. Now we need to work out the x coordinates. So let's remember that x was equal to 2y minus 3. So when y is 3, let's plug that in. Two times 3 is 6, take away 3 is 3. So if if y is 3, x is 3. We can write that as a coordinate if we wish, you don't need to. Now let's work out when x is the minus 0.6 or the minus 3/5, whichever you prefer. If I substitute minus 0.6 in, 2 times minus 0.6 is minus 1.2. Take away the 3 is minus 4.2. So that is our other solution. When x is minus 4.2, y is minus 0.6. And there we go.